Is the league not negotiating in good faith? The WNBA Players Association has rejected the league's first collective bargaining agreement offer, and Phoenix Mercury star Satou Sabally didn't hold back, calling it a slap in the face. With record TV deals, new expansion teams, and growing global attention, why are players so dissatisfied with the league's offer? But first, if you're new to the channel or have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so to help us grow the channel. We have a goal of hitting 10,000 subscribers, a lofty one, but we feel with your help we can do it. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button on this video, and let's dive in. Let's start with the facts. According to sources close to the negotiations, the WNBA sent its first CBA proposal to the union last week. The league has been under increasing pressure, with 80% of its players set to hit free agency in 2025. And add to that by throwing in 3 new expansion teams coming online. This was the first real move in what is expected to be a high-stakes labor showdown.
I think we can focus on our players. In the union, we got a proposal from the league, which was honestly a slap in the face. And I think we really have to put an emphasis on the players that are in our league right now. But I love to see the league growing. I think, you know, adding these teams in Philly and Detroit, like that's how amazing is that the league can grow. But how cool would it also be to have like a little bit expansion on the rosters? Like, let's focus on the teams that have everything set up right now, and maybe focus on the teams also that find excuses continuously to lack investment into their players before we focus on adding more to the grain of people that can't really be sustained.
You've been a vocal supporter.
That's Sabally, a player rep with the WNBPA, reacting publicly to the proposal. Her main criticism: the league is celebrating expansion without addressing the fundamental needs of the existing teams, like larger rosters, higher salaries, and improved working conditions. Before a nationally televised matchup between the Indiana Fever and the Las Vegas Aces, Fever player Sophie Cunningham and Sydney Colson made a powerful statement. They spoke not just for themselves, but for the entire union.
For my teammates and every member of our union, I want to be very clear that we remain committed to negotiating the next CBA with the league and the teams in good faith and privately. But we do want to set the record straight, not for the headlines, but for the fans who support us and deserve transparency. What's at stake? This is a defining moment in the WNBA. As the league grows, it's time for the CBA that reflects our true value. We are fighting for a fair share of business that we built, because it is a business. We are fighting for anything. We are not fighting for anything that's unreasonable. When it comes to salary and revenue share, we're fighting to share in the growth that we've created. Every other category across the business has grown. That's media rights, ticket sales, and team values. The only thing that is still capped is our player salary, which is insane. We deserve a fair share, and we're demanding salaries to reflect our true value in our business. So we're 25 days away from All-Star, just under 4 weeks. That's the clock is ticking. We came out here and play most of every night in front of these fans. We will continue to do that, but the current system is unsustainable for us, and that means it's unsustainable for the business that we have created. Nothing short of transformational change will do for the future we see, and the fans clearly that we see. So we're paying attention, everyone's paying attention. This is a business, this is about our players, and so if they're not meeting us, then we're not gonna meet them.
That players are looking to be listened to about.
I think we just want there to be reasonable negotiations. Like, we all know and we all see the growth that has happened. So I think we don't want to be treated as though we're not intelligent and don't see what's taking place and shouldn't experience the benefits that we've reaped from having the fan base that we have. You look at a team like Golden State and the crowd that they've amassed, how they've been doing so far this season. Individual teams players should be experiencing success from what they're doing in their individual respective cities. And so I think it's very important to us to be heard. We were in a not great situation before, and now we are set on making sure that we get what we are owed.
Is there anything you can say about the decision to kind of like unite as a team and share this like statement together? Is it just the Fever that are doing that? Is it like league wide?
You know, this is a defining moment for our league in general, for our players, to understand that we have a voice, and this is probably a time in WNBA history that will be unlike any other time. So we got to know the power that we hold and make them come to the table with something that makes sense. That's for the stars, to the middle players, to the rookies. Everybody should experience some growth in what we're seeing.
This isn't just about money. It's about respect, equity, and sustainability. The players know their value, and they're demanding the league catch up. Even the sensational Caitlin Clark is chiming in.
You get more for this than you do you're the champion. It makes no sense. Someone's help. Help.
Clark was referencing the pay disparity between the Commissioner's Cup winners, who earn $30,000 each, and the WNBA champs, who take home just over $11,000. Let that sink in. The league's showcase in-season tournament pays nearly triple what a finals trophy does. If you're trying to understand why players are frustrated, start there. Clark is not the only one.
And you thinks that they don't have to pay us more in order for us to be here. And I think I didn't express that when I first talked about prioritization. You know, our commissioner talked about us being able to, you know, make 700,000. That's not true at all. There's not one player who makes that. And we were promised, you know, team marketing agreements and legal marketing agreements, but they've fallen quite short. So it's still not enough for us international players to want to stay here. And that's a choice of the players. If I make a choice to make more money and whatever, and then the, you know, teams are mad that I don't come back, but that's how it is. So yes, it just, the WNBA, you know, if you want us to be here, you have to pay us more. It's business. It's how it works. And that's all that means.
Yeah, the CBA is coming up. I can't wait.
I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the. I need to get in the field.
You need to come to the
I
meetings.
gotta get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give us. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting out.
That's a possibility for real.
The CBA clock is ticking. With over 80% of the players headed to free agency, this negotiation isn't just about next season. It could reshape the future of the league for the next decade. Players are pushing for better salaries, expanded rosters, improved travel accommodation, greater revenue share, and more guaranteed contracts. But the league may be hesitant to commit too fast too soon, especially with the expansion costs and financial history in the background. The players have spoken, and they are not backing down. As fans, media, and stakeholders in the future of women's sports, the big question now is, will the league step up? What do you think the NBA should do? Drop a comment, like this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates around the league, and we'll keep you posted as the CBA talks unfold.